अब हम NCERT morphology of flowering plants. तो the wide range in structure of higher plants will never fail to fascinate us. Even though the angiosperm shows such a large diversity in external features or morphology, they are all characteristics by presence of roots, stem, leaves, flowers and fruits. In chapter number 2 and 3, we talk about classification of plants based on the morphological and other characteristics. For any successful attempt at classification and at understanding any further higher plant or that matter in any living organisms, we need to understand technical term and standard definitions. We also need to know about the possible variations in different parts found as adaptation of the plants and their environment. Example, adaptation to various habitats for protection, climbing, storage, etc. If you pull out any weed, you will see that all of them have roots, stem and leaves. They may be bearing flowers and fruits. The underground parts of the flowering plants is the root system, while portion above the ground from the shoot system. तो सबसे पहले point number 1, root. The root. In the majority of dicotyledons plants, the direct elongation of radicle leads to the formation of primary root, which grow inside the soil and bears lateral roots. For several orders that are referred to as secondary, tertiary, etc. roots. The primary roots and its branches constitutes the taproot system as seen in mustard plant. In monocotyledons plants, the primary root is short-lived and it is replaced by a large number of roots. These roots originate from the base of the stem and constitutes the fibrous root system, as seen in the wheat plant. In some plants like grass, monstera and the banyan tree, roots arise from the parts of the plant other than the radicle are called adventitious root. The main function of root system are absorb of water and minerals from the soil, providing the proper anchorage to the parts of the plant, storing reserve food material and synthesis of plant growth regulators. The region of root. The root is covered by apex by thimble-like structure called as root cap. It protects and tender apex of the root as it makes its way through soil. A few millimeters above the root cap is the region of meristematic activity. The cells of the region are very small and thin walled. With the dense protoplasm, they are divided rapidly. The cells proximal to the region undergoes rapid elongation and enlargement and are responsible for growth of the root in length. This region is called the region of elongation. The cells of the elongation zones gradually differentiated and mature. Hence, this zone proximal to region of elongation is called region of maturation. From this region, some of epidermal cells form very fine and delicate threads-like structure called root hairs. This root hair absorb water and minerals from the soil. Modifications of root. Roots in some plant change their shape and structure and become modified to perform functions other than absorption and the conduction of water and minerals. They are modified for support, storage of food and respiration. Taproot of carrot, turnip and the adventitious root of sweet potato get swollen to store food. Can you give some more example? Have you ever wondered that Those hanging structures are support a banyan tree. These are called top roots. Similarly, the stem of maize and sugarcane having support roots coming out from the lower nodes of stem. These are called steel root. In some plants, like such as rhizophora, growing in swampy areas, many roots come out from the ground and grow vertically upward. Such roots, called as pneumatophores, help to get oxygen for respiration. So, for storage, for support, and for respiration, modification of roots. तो इतनी बात हुई रूट की. अब है स्टेम, मॉडिफिकेशन ऑफ स्टेम. देन लीफ है देन वेनेशन, टाइप्स ऑफ लीव्स, फाइलोटैक्सी, मॉडिफिकेशन ऑफ लीव्स. ये सब लीफ का है. तो सबसे पहले स्टेम का पढ़ते हैं ना. ओके, नोट से पढ़ते हैं.